I just got finished watching the Randy Orton promo on SmackDown, and he sounded really good. He looks great. He's intense. He didn't mince his words. Very articulate. And basically, this is the most intriguing angle going into WrestleMania, to see who Randy Orton's opponent is going to be. It's similar in a way to when Cody Rhodes re-debuted and returned to the WWE 3 years ago against Seth Rollins. So the WWE has to give a good opponent for Orton. Now, the plans were Randy Orton against Kevin Owens, a match which I care nothing about. How many wrestling matches do you have to see? I mean, we see too much wrestling. No matter how much we liked wrestling and how much we didn't like some things about the Attitude Era because there wasn't enough wrestling. No matter how much we like people like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels because of their matches, there's only so much wrestling you can see, and people are just tired of matches with really no stakes, with no intrigue, with no surprise. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton would have been the most bland match. So I think that the WWE has to bring in somebody of superstar enough caliber, somebody that the WWE fans know. And the perfect person, it seems, would be Rusev. Rusev has left AEW. There are multiple news stories now which have come out in the last 2 or 3 days saying that the chances are likely that he is going to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And, people will be excited to have Rusev back. I don't know how much of a difference he's going to make long term. I don't think he'll ever be, champion like Cody. I don't think his return will be as great as Edge's or Cody's, but at the same time, it will give the fans something to be excited about, because a lot of fans are not excited about WrestleMania at all. Let's look at the matches. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. That should be a good match. That is something I'm looking forward to, but only because El Grande Americano is Chad Gable, and that's a kind of funny angle. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'm not really intrigued by it because Jade Cargill really can't wrestle, and Naomi's good, but how much can you see of a person? LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Yeah, I wonder if LA Knight will win at WrestleMania, but it's probably going to be Jacob Fatu winning, and it's at the same time, it's mediocre. Okay, so then we have the War Raiders versus the New Day. I don't care about that at all, really. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. This is good. We hope that Charlotte Flair will win because she worked harder and that kind of stuff. Gunther versus Jey Uso. Everything that they're doing to try to build this just does not feel like a main event championship match. And everybody talks about how Gunther has not been used correctly, how he looks weak now, and how Jey Uso is mid-card. And they're just giving Jey Uso a shot at a title at WrestleMania, basically like a participation award. He's been there for so long. And then the triple threat match for night one, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Again, there are no stakes on the line. How could they call this the biggest triple threat match in history when there are no stakes on the line? When CM Punk is only going to be active for another 2 years tops, when Roman Reigns is part-time, and when Seth Rollins has a bad knee and could also become part-time too. It's not like you have 3 people like Randy Orton, John Cena, and somebody else, Triple H from 2011, where Cena and Orton still had a lot of career left in them. This is 3 guys that they don't have enough career left in them. Between the 3, there are probably 10 years left of career. So no stakes and impermanence of the people in the match. Okay, so then for night 2, I'll say, I don't have the card up for night 2. I'll get it up quickly. Actually, I'll just say that Cody versus Cena. Again, Cena doesn't have a lot of time left in the business. People are sick of, I don't understand how Cody Rhodes still has so much support. It's so bland and unimaginative and boring, and he's not like a big jacked up dude like Hogan or Warrior. And he also turns his back on AEW. He acted like their best friend just to get a little bit ahead, and then John Cena, he's got like another year left. So the most intriguing thing of this weekend is Randy Orton's opponent, and I guess that it is Rusev.